welcome to PlayStation Grenade. It's a new week in Fortnite Season X. It's week 4 already. It's time for our usual meetup, going through all the map changes and trying to figure out that storyline that is kept so secret, with only subtle hints each week. So do me a favour, slap Adamaru in your supporter creator and think about subscribing. If we hit 850k, I'll make some official merch. Maybe even a Hutwatch t-shirt. Anyway, you ready? Let's do this! This week, our attention has firmly been around the football field, the soccer stadium, however you want to say it is fine with me. 4 days ago, yet another rift beacon appeared. 2 days later, it was switched on, and yesterday, it harnessed the power of the 0 point at Loot Lake. Well, today, this area is, well, it's nothing at all. It's simply a pit. I was unsure if this was part of the visitor's plan, so I checked the patch notes from Epic Games and found this. The map has changed. The rift beacon at the rec center malfunctioned, causing an explosion that left a giant crater and created glitched consumables. So right away, we know that the visitor may be some sort of science boffin, a certified brainbox OG, but even he can mess things up. To be honest, I reckon he was working on the rift but was put off by that rec center and couldn't resist scoring a goal or two. That lack of dedication caused the rift beacon to mess up and destroy this great landing spot. Which, honestly, if I still made best landing spots in Fortnite videos, I would have suggested this landing spot, but it's not so great anymore. So what's the draw of this area? Well, the cool thing is the glitched goodies, consumables ranging from apples and mushrooms to pop rocks. Those who played back in Season 4 will remember the original crater and jumping around in anti-gravity after eating one of these. But surprisingly, that's it. Not much else to report on. To quickly sort out a few things from last week, we looked at the Winners' World Cups in solos and duos found at Lucky Landing and Happy Hamlet. Some people wanted to know where the heck the Creative Cup is, and you'll find that bad boy in the Creative Hub. I really like that touch. GG Fortnite devs. Also, we went over to Kevin's birthplace and there's now a memorial there. What I didn't spot, which thousands of you told me in the comments, that his resting place is also in the game up at Loot Lake. What a great tribute to our hero. From a simple lightning bolt, to a rolling cube of death, to a floating cube that exploded. Thanks for the memories, Kevin. Have you tried talking about Kevin to people who don't play Fortnite? They look at you like you're insane. But for us who love the game, we know what to do. Come on guys, press F to pay respects. In fact, let's do one of those clickbait things. You have got 10 seconds to press F in the chat for Kevin the Cube. Do it or a spider will crawl up your butt. Back over at Dusty Depot, whatever you call it, the visitor's lair is looking pretty fly. He's got widescreen TVs up. He's got an extra satellite dish on the roof to get some adult channels, if you know what I mean. And he's beginning to hit the weights. He's really settling in. The funny thing is, we haven't been able to confirm 100% that this is his Dusty. Even though we think it's obvious, it's unconfirmed. Until now. The Dusty containers have been added to Creative and look at their name. Dusty Depot Visitor's Warehouse. We no longer need to speculate. It's now certain this is the visitor's home. So let's keep an eye on it and maybe in a few weeks we'll make an MTV style Cribs episode. That could be funny. Week 4 of Season X hasn't given us many other changes, not even the small ones. Have you found any? Please let me know. I've checked Risky Reels, no change. I've checked the Golf Shack, no change. The Tree Structures, Paradise Palms, nothing at all. And of course, the one which hurts me the most. Hutwatch! Yeah, absolutely nothing at all. Sad, but true. Hey, fancy learning some Yorkshire? That's where I'm from. In Yorkshire, we don't say nothing. We say nout. Try it. You too can sound like you have a severe mental illness, just like me. Yeah, it's a slow week. I'm padding this video out, okay? Hutwatch! And what about the rock family we love so much? Not a single clue anywhere. We miss you, Rock the Dwayne Johnson, Sharon Stone, Kid Rock, Pebbles the Rockveiler. Maybe next week, fam, we won't give up on you. I've even gone so far as to look on Spawn Island for potential small changes this week. And have you noticed anything going on here? It's quite clever mixing the old island with the new one, the future one. We have a version of the original obstacle course from the OG island. We have the container course introduced in season 2, but the ancient buildings, I think they're from season 6. Am I wrong there? And there's the futuristic buildings we saw last season, season 9. But without a doubt, the greatest thing here is that the original Tower Teddy and Scarecrow are back again. From day one, they watched over us, and now they have returned. It's all about nostalgia. Oh, and the random building with lots of televisions inside. This is so random, I feel like it's a clue to something. But keep an eye on this. At the moment, there are 10 televisions on the ground. Could this link back to the TV building over in Westworld? We shall see. Here's something interesting though. Epic has said the update didn't go as planned, so maybe I'll be back in a few days with a follow-up episode. I get the feeling the small changes they wanted to add in didn't go as intended. Well, I'm hoping that anyway. So let's break this new information down and put it into one of our cinematic theories. Each week, I ask you to comment below or DM me on Twitter with your Season X theories. And this week, it's a good one. It was so good that I asked 100 of you guys to join me on stream to be in a video and win gifts. By the way, we're doing it all over again this Saturday. I won't be covering it on YouTube, so if you'd like to join, be sure to follow me on Twitter for details. The last one was so much fun, we just have to do it again. And I'm getting sidetracked. I'm very sorry, let's get back to this. For this week's story prediction, we are bringing back the Enforcer. Unlocked for completing challenges back in Season 5. In the description, we need to pay attention to this, check it. Balance and order must be restored. This led most of us to believe that he was some sort of time cop, maybe part of an intergalactic police force. And judging by his back bling, a riot shield, he's not afraid to fight to preserve the order of time and space. So let's add him to the story. We start this story by going back to the future. The meteor which crashed into the island all those seasons ago. We knew the visitor was inside the capsule, and we watched him create a rocket to escape our world. But not long after he disappeared, the first time cop arrived, the Enforcer. The rupture in time and space left by the visitor brought him here. But he was already too late. The visitor had left. The Enforcer continued to chase him through the multiverse until this moment arrived. The visitor did something unexpected. He came back again. This time, he had a different plan. To prevent the meteor from hitting the island, creating rift zones and changing elements of the Fortnite island. But with every single rift he opened, he gave away his position. The Enforcers are coming. They must keep balance and preserve time travelers from breaking the laws of our galaxy. The visitor's first attempt to bend time and space took us back to the Old West. The second brought Husks, the undead, caught in time. And now, in his third attempt, things are even worse. The visitor has completely messed up. He's failed. He reduced the stadium and the surrounding area to ash, breaking the timeline so much that items were jumping between dimensions. He should have been working, but he just unlocked the bottle flip emote. But now, the Enforcer knows his location. They are waiting for the right time to strike, growing in numbers. The visitor knows this, and he builds mechs to aid his cause, but the war will begin soon. Who will win? And who is the good guy in this situation? Find out next week on PlayStation Grenade. Okay, so forgive my overacting, but what do you think to that theory? It's pretty good, isn't it? But who really would be the good guy in that scenario? The time cops or the visitor? And what will they do with the visitor once he's caught? Intergalactic courtroom drama? Or maybe they'll simply beat him to death with pickaxes. Let me know your theories, I'm really into this. Oh, and if you want to be in the next story cinematic, we are making it this Saturday, so follow me on Twitter, I'm Adam Grenade. I'm organising yet another super secret meetup. So there we have it. Thanks to all the legends that have helped me in this week's story. Hopefully you can find your names in here somewhere. And of course we need the legends roll call. All these badasses used my code Adamaro in the Fortnite shop and bought something, and then sent me a DM for a shout out. I thank you all so much. All your support means more giveaways in our streams. You really are legends to me. Anyway, I'm Adam from PlayStation Grenade. It's been a pleasure. Sorry there wasn't much to go through this week. Hopefully things will change. And I'll see you next time. Thanks again. See you soon. Hey, did you make it all the way to the end of the video? You are my hero. Here's a thing just for you guys who got to the end. The first person to guess where the next rift beacon will appear in Fortnite will be gifted something from me. I'll even add you to my friends list. How does that sound? I really appreciate that you stay more than 2 minutes. It means a lot to me. I'll try and find different ways to gift things at the end of videos in future. Thanks again. I'll catch you soon.